So we did get a pop-up letting us know that we could repay a loan, or a loan had come due. I'm going to go ahead and hit the button to actually manually repay another one. The thing is, remember, repaying a loan early does nothing for you. You do not save any interest because you still pay the interest. The only advantage to repaying the loan early is that you don't forget to repay it and then accidentally spend your money. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we only have 2 loans left. So yeah, economically we're fine. We've definitely bounced back. Manpower's coming back up. I haven't actually gone and rebuilt this this army over here because we had our army maintenance down. I think I will go just now. I'm gonna go and put my army maintenance back up to get the troops here back to full strength, and then I'll drop the maintenance again once they've hit full strength. It's been 20 years. Well, we did check our nobility estate in the war. I don't think there's any buttons to hit here. And, oh, these buttons just lit up. Okay, we've been waiting for this.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
It's whiskey and chocolate from Banana Cabana, who says, download more internet. The funny thing is, at home, so I'm in Scotland. I just got a new, like, phone, TV, internet bill came in the mail from my home internet. And when I did, I opened it up and I took a look at some things, and it turned out my internet package at home had become sort of obsolete. They had a new internet package that was higher bandwidth for like cheaper. I'm now saving $15 a month and added something like 50% more bandwidth to my home connection. You know, at home, not here. So it'll be great when I get back home. Went up from a 300 megabit connection to a 500 megabit connection on the fiber. It actually wouldn't have been, for the same price I was paying for the 300, I could have gone to 1.5 gig. But it's like, things are already downloading pretty fast. I don't necessarily need more than that. We'll see, but yeah. Never heard of an ISP doing that. They just keep updating their packages, right? I think I've had the same package for like a few years, so most likely it's just that the packages they're selling now, like they didn't tell me about it. They didn't give me a phone call to say, by the way, you should switch your package. It's just, the only packages they offer now are better than the ones I had already signed up for, so, you know, I guess I gotta make sure I check all the packages every 6 months to see if they change again. Sweden spy on me? Sweden? Yeah, the 2 Diplo a month hurts. On the other hand, well, oh, yeah, that's right, Hunter Billico, now I remember. On the other hand, Diplo's not the most important until we decide to go colonial, which we're gonna want. But for now, I think focusing on admin is fine, because we do have admin ideas. We're quite happy to have high military power. We are gonna be looking, oh, we had to renew the loan. Which, yeah, I guess we had no option for. Fascinating, oh, for gem cutting. And then we renewed our other loan. Yeah, so we couldn't pay those off in time. And that is unfortunate, because renewing the loans does generate inflation. Why is there inflation going down? Advisors, buildings, and ideas reduce it. Oh, is it the Pope? The poping? It decreases interest, it also decreases inflation? It does. Ah, we poped it up. All right. Ottomans are doing things, but who cares about them? Oh, we died, which we're totally cool with, if I recall correctly. Because I don't remember what it was, but we were just looking, the point value is low. We died, so now, okay, we're 2 less military than we were before, but we're 6 more Diplo than we just were. And then when Hunter Billico takes over, it's also going to be great. He's slightly less good than the Queen Consort, but he's still better than our initial ruler. Hooray, we're dead! We've died! The king has died, long live the king. Okay, I think our army has gone and replenished itself. Yeah, so our balance is positive. It was negative while we were rebuilding manpower, now it's better, but we can still drop the maintenance and save even more, because we ain't got nothing going on right now. We're pleased with that, building up the economy. I think we're gonna get advisors at this point. Okay, well maybe I'll pay off the last 2 loans and we'll take a look to see if we would like to build more churches to build our economy up. And then we will consider getting advisors. I really do like to build the economy as early as possible. Portugal's in a golden era. Good for them. Oh, we can remarry. Yes. Castile. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to keep that going. Lose stability. Lose a bunch of money. I guess we'll do that. It gains them loyalty and then does that. Let's wait so that I don't actually take a loan out. I think like 100 power is worth more than the 67 ducats. We're sort of going back and forth here because we kind of need everything, but since we paid off at least some loans, I'm going to go with that. Church is the worst economy building in long run, though. Yeah, but we kind of want everything. Yeah, France, could you pay off my loans? My debts? That would be really nice. You like ask for that? I don't know. And yeah, we need like an alert system. We need to like flag like these buttons here. Remind me, like, put an alert when you can do this. So we have to wait 10 more years before we can hit those buttons. So yeah, no rush. No rush there at all. Streamlabs. Yeah, let me bring that up so I can check the resubs over there. So we don't have anyone running this army right now, but I think I'm okay with that. If there is a war, we'll probably go and talk to the generals. So we're gonna grab empiricism over here. Yeah, I mean, we'll get some innovativeness, but it doesn't matter that much. But yeah, I guess I'll hit the button. But yeah, we're really looking for number 3 here, which will give us a tech cost discount as well as an embracing institution discount, which is going to be pretty relevant once we have enough. In fact, we could, I think if we had the money right now, we could embrace Renaissance. It'll get cheaper as it spreads a bit more, and then we'll have the discount, and that's going to be okay. Cool Man with a 52-month resub. Hello there, I love Star Wars memes. How much do you like chicken sandwich? I do like it very much. I'm actually a big fan of chicken. I wasn't growing up, mostly as I realized after the fact that, so that's outrage countries. You're not doing anything like that. Maybe we'll just randomly spy on England and do that. Growing up, it turns out my mother really just couldn't cook chicken. She was sure, I think she was a nurse, right? So she's very health conscious. And so she thought it was very important to cook chicken until it was the consistency of a plank of wood, and also salt and any other flavor really was inherently like evil and unhealthy for you. Certainly any fats or oils were really bad for you. So it was just like effective, a quasi crunchy, unbreaded, unseasoned piece of chicken that had been baked in the oven for like 3 hours. So I didn't think I liked chicken growing up, and it turns out that no, it's really quite good. I mean, you know, it's like first world problems, right? But yeah. Royal marriage with France ended. I think we need to keep that going, though. And you're returning. Let's cancel that. Royal marriage with France. Boom. Excellent. Lovely. Any other disputed successions we can do anything about? There's technically a disputed succession with France currently. Hello. So, King Louis over here is 54 years old. We currently have more prestige than you, which is why it's in green, right? No. Oh, it's green because we have a royal marriage. We actually don't have enough prestige. Is there anything we can do to just prestige up? Portugal's easy to get, marry them. Yeah, but, I mean, they are rivals with Castile, which is not very good for Portugal. We can build provincial improvements, but what we're going to do here is we are, in fact, going to pay off one more loan. Brittany too. Oh, we have to redo the marriage over here. Thank you, yes. And yeah, we'll ally with Brittany, who's allied with France. So we're nice and friendly. If we take a look at diplomatic map mode, we've got lots of alliances going on. Can also advise her a Pope button for prestige. That's true. Yeah, so we have prestige per year right now. Slowly, but yeah, the last jousting tournament is there. And there's some decay, although we have a little bit less because of our thing. Missionary strength, stability cost, morale of navy. And you can Pope button for prestige. Legitimacy. Diplorep. There's the prestige button over there. Are we fully friendly with the Pope? we could be friendlier. Let's go ahead and make sure to improve relations with him. Pope it up, at least for now. For the Catholic faith. Norway apparently likes us. That's fine. So the Truce of England, it's whiskey and chocolate, is going to end up soon. Whiskey and chocolate. Oh, it's Hunter Billico! Hey! If I give you money, does that give me protection for the accidental murders and other undesirable situations? Long live Scotland. Hunter Billico, we're going to hope that you're going to live for a real long time once you come of age. 353, we're going to be very pleased with that. I mean, unless you pop out an heir that happens to be even better than we, you know. Oh, you're female. We can't make you into a general. So we can't really increase the odds of you dying. Darn! Shout out for Bork for resubbing at 4 months. Asura at 10 months as well. Get the reverse achievement. Warmar at 2 months. Kuno at 38 months. Hey, Quill, keep on gaming. And Lola read it earlier. That was awesome. Yeah. Zindel at 2 months. Hasten at 17 months. Steelbrain at 45. Real Luckless with the 1-year sub-anniversary, which I think we caught earlier. Casey at 25 months. Valinor, 13 months. Juna, 24 months. Juno, who I remember from Darkest Dungeon runs. B. Wheatley at 27. Eric's at 54. Cole is at 43, close to the 4-year mark, yeah. Nerd Wonder hits the 4-year mark at 48 months. And Lazy Boot at 19 months. Thanks all, y'all. Alright, back to the video game. So again, pay off the last loan. Oh, what are these guys? English Noble Rebels. Well, anything that makes England have a hard time is great. That's one of the reasons I was spying on them. Maybe we can start some crap with them. We'll see. You can marry more people if you conquer them. So yeah, you do. Brittany does have that. And yeah, Portugal. I don't think we can marry them, unfortunately. Yeah, they're really not going to be interested. And which was the other one? Cleves? Don't think... Yeah, you're not willing to do it. We're a little far away. Yeah. But hey, we've got a few of those. And if we can keep up our prestige, who knows? Maybe we can get some personal unions rocking. And yes, you're right. I would very much like to be at +1 stability. I always like to be at +1 stability. And we can do that now. For some reason I was thinking, I can't go up to +1 stability until I'm done pay off my loans because I won't have enough points. Forgetting that admin power and currency are very different things. Yeah, I could have done that earlier. Thanks for the reminder. So I don't need to fabricate any claims because I got claims all over the crap on these guys. I don't know if there's anything I'm actually going to be able to do. On the other hand, if a war does break out again, having high espionage does give us a bonus to our sieging and stuff. Local traders demand aid. Lose 100 ducats? Yeah, we'll just take 5 years of local goods produce penalty and unrest, I guess. Jeez. No, I don't think England's in the War of Roses. Yeah, it was fought and done. Currencies, admin power, hashtag capitalism. Well, if we were playing Imperial to Rome, we can convert currency into points, right? Mm-hmm. Truce with England has ended. And Portugal. And what is this? Oh, an active government reform! Hooray! So, we can go with centralized bureaucracy, which helps to give us negative autonomy change. Very nice. Oh, of course we're lagging again. If it keeps going a little bit longer, I'll reboot the router. Okay, we seem to have maybe gotten past it. Oy. So yes, I do like negative autonomy change. It's very powerful, especially if we're doing a lot of conquest and things like that. Ooh, max promoted cultures though. That's really valuable. Okay. They're both valuable for conquesty kind of things. And they both matter a little bit less with colonization kind of things. Arc Mile says decentralized is generally stronger, I feel. I think so. Promoting cultures is a very powerful tool. This is a very powerful tool. Like, we don't need it now. But, like, we're probably going to want to promote English. Because we're capped on our cultures right now. If we go humanism, which is very strong and what we're going to want to do, we can promote more cultures with humanism already. Just culture convert, maybe. Sweat, whiskey, and chocolate. It's cool, man! Can you rename generals? I don't think you can rename generals. It would be kind of nice. I do like to increase autonomy. It's a good anti-rebellion thing. I think I will go for the anti-autonomy thing, because I think, especially if I'm thinking about going humanism, and I am, and I do like to hit the increase autonomy button to avoid trouble, especially with islands like this that can be hard to like deal with, I think I will take centralized. But I can super see the argument for both sides. As it turns out, both of these bonuses are pretty freaking strong, so we'll be happy to have them. You can't rename general. You can name them as you create them for military points. Right, there's a pop-up. Okay, we've got our CBs over here. That's fine. We can go. So before we spend our money on something else, I'm going to repay the last loan. Done. So then what I'm looking for, stability cost modifier, missionary. These are not terribly useful right now. Morale of the Navy's also not terribly useful right now. I mean, we still kind of want these advisors because it's extra power points. But the other thing is, again, I do quite like constructing buildings. I mean, we're going to want the trade stuff. Right now, adding more trade power is meaningless because this trade node is useless. These are not terribly good places to necessarily build churches right now, but we will get more and more tax income as we go. What's our manpower cap? We will want to start recruiting an army soon. I didn't read the last part of your message. From Cool Man? Oh, and when was it manpower and money and manpower are the same thing, being thou? I don't really understand, but it is sort of true that having more money is equal to more monarch points because you can buy better advisors. Oh, our spy network. Being stomped in England. That's fine. We'll just keep harassing them. Be annoyed that we're spying on them, and we're not going to do anything with it, and it's going to be okay. FPS is dropping because we want freedom. I mean, I guess we'll go for it. I'll grab the stability guy. Maybe he'll save us a few points in stability later on.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Enter income. I don't know. Can we support all of them? Probably. I think it's worth doing. We're gonna do it. No one wants to work. Lose ducats. Son of a... Monkey Biz! Hey, thanks for the ducats! Long-time watcher over the UpTubs. Only the second live stream I've been able to catch. Love the content. Well, thank you very much, Monkey Biz. Happy you could be here. The live streams are a heckin' lot of fun. Heckin' lot of fun. Although this one still has me a little stressed. I do want to take another crack at England, although I don't know if now's the time. The thing is, we actually have more manpower than they do. I don't know what they're doing with their manpower. Now we have the last jousting tournament, so we're on the same foot that way. The thing is, I was going to say, they probably have teched up because they've embraced their institution. Oh, Brittany wants to share knowledge. Yeah. Let's do that for now. That'll speed up. I mean, it's already spreading. And basically what we need is just a bunch of money to accept it. Although it would be nice if it spread to a few more provinces to give us a discount. So that's really where we're going to be. So we're going to have to start a war in England while we're behind them on tech. But yeah, it has spread to Ayrshire, and it should spread to a lot more of these really quickly so we don't have to pay too much. Brittany, we're already married to them, actually. Yeah, we did marry them. We're married and allied to them. So we're great buds. I don't know why France wouldn't have wanted to share knowledge. Maybe they didn't need the money as badly or something. I don't know. But yeah, if we take a look at our relations, we are now at 3 of 4. So we're married and allied to Brittany, France, and Castile. Now we could take a look over here. And this, I love this tool. Anyone else interested? Allies. No one that's really that important, I'm gonna suggest. And no one wants to marry. Although if we allied them first, they might. So, Brunswick, Cleves. Portugal doesn't want to. Pomerania. Oh, they have 37 prestige, so that would be a little tricksy to do. We're still just sitting at our 10 here. Profiteering in Limerick. Protect our trade. Or not. I don't think any of these have any real impact. Because we don't, like, the trade in the goods is not very meaningful right now. Check the province and check its trade power. Okay, so Limerick. There once was a man from Limerick. So it's pretty small. It's just producing fish. It doesn't have very much trade power or trade value. So I'll probably just say this for now in this one province. It'll give us a little bit of unrest, but I think it's going to be okay there too. And right. If we do this, we do produce more goods, which is going to make us more money directly. Yeah. So competition's good for everyone. Pomerania. Yeah, you wouldn't ally me. England is claiming Limerick. Now, one thing we could consider is building a fort over here. Like, we have no forts whatsoever in Ireland. And while they're expensive, we may want to consider building one short term. Okay, we don't really want to fight England while they have the tech advantage. Ooh, we had a major insult coming from Denmark, who are our rivals, right? So we probably have to refresh some insults. Here, we'll just do a regular insult. That's going to be fine. Because we don't have much power projection. We have longtime rivals. We're embargoing you. I guess we're not embargoing England because we kept not being able to embargo them while we had a truce, but we can do it now. I mean, it's at 20. It's not much. We're certainly getting power projection. Ally Denmark, become friendship with Denmark. No, we're rivals of Denmark, man. And mostly, it's not Denmark that we have an issue with. It's Norway. But because of the Orkneys, but... royal marriage with Castile has ended. Let's go and get that back for sure. Be nice if they had a disputed succession or something. They do, but they have too much prestige. And yeah, everyone else has gotten heirs. So, no more disputed successions in a place that we can take advantage of. That's going to be okay. Don't worry about England. I'm sure you guys will get along. Yeah, they'll get along great when someone of our dynasty is on the throne. Hey! Hunter Billico has come to the throne. Long live the Queen, Hunter Billico the First. 353. Heir to the throne is James. Now, unfortunately, James had already been born, so we don't get to rename you. Also, James is much better than Hunter Billico. I don't think there's anything we can do to increase the chance that Hunter Billico will suffer an untimely demise. I suppose at some point we could abdicate. And we'll maybe be looking for that button. What's your thing? Lawgiver, monthly autonomy change. That's good, because we actually have still a lot of autonomy over here. We can invest in new idea. Yes, it's a very good idea. We're going to do that. This will also unlock our Break the Black Douglas over here for decreased national unrest, which will pay off nicely. With this discount, we could invest in that technology, but we ain't gonna right now. So we want our institution in first. Right now, our institution cost is 282. It is about to spread to a few more provinces, and we are saving up money, probably for the institution. Well, I had a good run. Really nice, but probably gonna die early. I mean, that is the way it goes, right? Anything we can do in England? Nope. Yeah, the heir is basically almost the same age, so it's clearly not our son. It's just a 2-year difference. So it's probably a brother or, you know, some cousin from another line or something like that. Oh, I can make a state in Leinster. Oh, right, because it hadn't been cored or something like that. Yeah. Let's do it. Boom. Excellent. Also, I think in the lowlands here, yeah, we're still running an edict to encourage development. I'm going to turn that off. There we go, because I don't think we're going to do any more development. Oh, you need core and then another core. Yes, we're losing innovativeness right now because we're behind on tech compared to our neighbors. Because they got Renaissance first. At some point, we're going to want to stop spending points. Well, now that we've gotten to a key level 3... ooh, there we go. Modifiers are expiring. So that probably means I can hit more of these buttons. I know, I was going to have to wait another 10 years. It hasn't been 10 years. Never mind. But yeah, we're going to want to start getting some of them techs. Once we get to admin level 7... we're going to unlock exploration ideas, and then go exploring, go colonizing. Jones could be a high noble son? Maybe. I think he's also a steward. Yeah, he's still a steward, so he's still the same family. What's Devon your capital? We've got it fairly high. I got 31. We got it high enough to, like, get it to spread here. There we go. Knowledge share with Brittany has been terminated because I think it spreads to things adjacent to my capital or something like that. So now, presumably, this means that, or maybe it's in the capital territory, but it is going to pop in Perth soon. It'll take a little longer. But yeah, I think we're going to save some money for now. Hunter Billico, I didn't realize you're present, Your Majesty. Bows. We are capped on manpower. We should do something about that. What we're going to do now is I'm just going to build... There we go. A bunch of longbows for now. I may actually need to spread out a bit here. We don't need to do rebel suppression. I'm a little bit worried about attrition. Since I'm the queen, does that mean I tell you what to do now? Yes, sure. You know, I'm just a small council, of course, you know, we're having our own, like, manipulations and machinations in the background, so who knows what might happen there. There we go. Move you over here. Oh, it could have the edict to spread institutions, that's true. So we would run it here, right? Yeah. Advancement efforts here. And here. Especially if I'm spending some money on these guys, we're clearly not going to embrace anything yet. But our cap of how many points we can have goes up. It's based on your institution overhead. Our Air James is now an embezzler. Oh, well, that's great. Don't mind that at all. Let's save money, build troops. Well, I don't like it when we're at maximum manpower, because then you're wasting manpower every month, right? And really, like, the longer we wait to embrace the institution, the cheaper it'll be, so it's kind of okay. France paying off, second time now, Savoy's debts. Never bothered with my debts. Never mind that I'm the one fighting your mortal enemy of England all the time. Lose money in ducats. Lose prestige, ducats, and get a boost to network construction. Trade efficiency doesn't matter to us right now. Tax modifier sort of sucks. I don't know, I guess this is the least loss. Loses prestige, but we're not getting our freaking marriages anyway. Here, recruited smugglers. Fine. Done. France hurt Quill's feelings. That's true. That is true. We're just gonna have to go and, like, you know, part of our domination plans will probably include that. So our spy network in England has gotten huge, but I was gonna say there's not a lot of buttons we can hit with England at these points, right? Like, I can support rebels, which will also cost me money, and they don't have any active rebels currently. I'll fabricate claims on whatever I can, just to say. Oh yeah, it's like super expensive, right? Because we already have 1 million claims. We have a bunch of permanent claims. Big meanie heads. This is valid CV. When you take a look, they're packing 30,000 troops right now, 27,000 manpower. I mean, we're basically the same. Now, that was the same case last time, except turns out they had this jousting tournament the whole time. That was screwing us up. Military engineer advisor went away, which is sort of fine. Let me hold off on getting you right now. Just save up a little bit of extra cash. Be friends with France or buddies with Brittany? We're friends with both because they're friends with each other. Brittany is currently married and allied with France. They do have a CB against France, but they're friends currently. What the hell is Savoy? Are Savoy fighting some sort of proxy war that France is supporting? No, there's no war whatsoever. France is just dumping $1 million into Savoy. We have a rival set. We can only have 2, England and Denmark. We have them both embargoed, and we did recently insult them. Yeah, see, didn't change anything. Because we... Oh, we don't have a truce with you. Do we? I did hit the button? Yeah. Yeah. Swiss bank account? Insults only work if it's scornful. Well, that's not true, or it didn't used to be. Scornful insults and regular insults both give power projection. Yeah. Do they give it the same amount? Because we might want to make an adjustment there, I suppose, but... Okay, there. Perth and Aberdeen now have a Renaissance. So a little cheaper.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Argyle's coming along. And I don't feel that we're in a... Whoa! Kill the Reds? Thank you very much for that. Holy cow. Hey, Quill, I've been following you since... Let me pause here. I've been following you since your Civ 5 Napoleon game 5 years ago. Now that I graduated from college and I'm employed, hey, congratulations! I can start paying for the months of free watch time. Thanks so much for the half decade of content. Well, thank you very much, Kill the Reds. Congratulations on your graduation and employment. I hope you find a job that gives you satisfaction. You know, nothing stays fun forever. If you know, they say, oh, find something you love and do that. It's still going to turn into a job because it's the nature of things. But I hope you still get satisfaction out of the work, which I think is one of the most valuable things you can get out of whatever. So, absolutely congrats. Scornful is plus 10 power projection. Why are we not at stability 3? Well, I'm not going to spend my way up there. We were last stream, like, at stability 3 for most of it. Ottomans are golden airing. Okay. Fine. So, we're mostly going to save up the treasury. When we do hit the manpower cap, we'll probably try to work our way up to the force limit cap. Just want a job that pays enough to live in my hobbies. And well, that's true. Like, that's the thing. If you just, like... If the quality of the job is that it actually like doesn't intrude in your free time too much, that's also a really valuable thing and should not be underappreciated. Oh, there we go. State modifier is expiring, so we have to push some estate buttons. Well, we don't have to, but we can, and we will. We're not close to being capped. No, Diplo power, 13,000, yeah, that's fine. That would cost us prestige, but I'm okay with. Seek support of the clergy. Yeah, we're gonna keep doing this. We'll go negative prestige, it's fine. We're not, because we're clearly not getting a royal marriage. We will hit that button. Demand Diplo support. Would have been nice to get your influence a little higher, but I guess we'll go with that. And then call Diet, bring it up as high as possible. And then demand military support for many points over here. Okay. We can invest in another idea. I don't think I'm going to. Having +1 advisor doesn't mean much, and we're not very close to getting the next thing. I think we're going to save up the admin for teching up once we get our institution. Don't actively have a navy. We could rebuild it, and that would actually start to make us more money. We'd go back to pirating the English Channel. It's probably a good idea to rebuild that. Build a flagship. That's right. I mean, that's not what we're looking to do, but... we want barks, we want light ships. They're fairly expensive, but I think they will pay for themselves. So again, we're spending a little bit of money, but we're still sort of kind of waiting for the institution spread. Like, I don't want to delay teching forever, but in a sense, the longer you delay, as long as you don't sort of hit your point cap and then like kind of struggle with what you're doing, the sort of more efficient it's going to be. Can you build a flagship name in Enterprise? But I think we should. Prestige translates to moral in war. Right, but it's going to bounce back, I think, before any real trouble starts. Sent emissary to Pope has gone away. Yeah, it just gives them more influence, which is fine. Give me that. We're only 5 points away from having enough papal influence to push a button, which might be prestige, I don't know. So yeah, we're going to hold off on that, even though it would give us some innovativeness. And we're getting close to our manpower cap again. Now, when you're at your force limit and your manpower cap, that's wartime, baby. That's wartime. Yeah, light ships do pay for themselves. Surprising that. Maybe what I should do is actually get like, maybe we just spend our money on light ships for now. Just like do it. Let's just start with the one and then start the bulk thing. But let's go ahead and get a handful of light ships. It's always wartime for me and EU4. I'm not a good peacekeeper. Neither am I. Neither am I. Should name the ship Bodie McBoatface. That's probably true. All right, I'm gonna spend some money on an advisor here for more PowerPoints as well. And we're just waiting for the institution to spread. Yeah, we probably will revisit KSP with the expansion, which is sounding very cool. Oh, I can purchase an ability. We want the free war taxes ability, I think. I mean, the colony development is good, but we're far away from doing that. Capital, combat bonus and capital of the province, the terrain type of our capital, which is farmlands. No, I really like the free war taxes, especially doing it on stream, because you guys will remind me to actually hit that button. So that'll be nice. You're going to privateer the English Channel, go home at war. Yes, free war taxes to always forget. At least that's how I use that ability. Dynalon, you are not alone. What the? Just randomly loses stability. Thanks, game. Game this time has like RNG hate of us. Boost that back up, spend nerd min. We gotta fight for Limerick, which is currently not under any estate's control, I think. That is correct. I kind of don't mind signing with one. Let's see here. In terms of land ownership, nobility has lots of land, the clergy does not. So I'm going to side with the clergy. Oh, did I send them to the North Sea? Thank you. Limerick doesn't have... It's not like a trade node. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll side with the clergy. First Fleet. Privateer. English Channel. Should be at stab 3. It's too expensive. Back when it used to be like a flat cost to boost it, I was always at 3. Now it's like 1. I always want to be at 1. Well, I'm always going to spend my way up to 1. After that, I find it hard to justify. Does France mind your privateers? I don't think that's their primary node. I think their primary node is over here, but I don't know.
It's whiskey
Let's
and
see.
chocolate.
We're plus 200. I don't see anything about privateers. It's whiskey and chocolate. It hasn't popped up on my screen here. It's Banana Cabana. Hey, for your yes, I know. I know. I was like, I wonder what people are going to say about that. And I meant to say something, but I went on with the idea. For your Freudian slip just now of saying quill time instead of wartime. Yeah, I was reading someone's message in chat about saying in EU4, for me, it's always wartime, but I said for me, it's always quill time, which is really the same. I mean, I'm a pacifist. What? What are you talking about? Whoosh! All right. France is declaring war against England. Well, we're going to go for it. Join a regular ally, be twice as expensive as to take your provinces, not be able to call in our own stuff, but we have, some time ago, yeah, vital interest. We've already got everything flagged as a vital interest. Oh, I guess not here. There we go, vital interest. And we've got claims over most of everything. We've got max manpower. We've got a bunch of dudes in the field. And I mean, we're not going to say no to France here. Except next month. I mean, we could. Yeah, it's true. We could actually wait a scooch. I'm going to manually bring up my 2 fortresses. I mean, my troops moved over here. We'll go ahead and raise our maintenance preemptively. And I'm going to grab all my ships and park them in one place. Boom. I think we're also going to ask the nobility... Oh, no, they would do it. Again, influence. Sure. Because we don't have enough tradition, I think, to roll a good general. Well, he's got a lot of maneuver, and that's pretty much it, but I guess we'll take it. War taxes, we'll have to do that as soon as we accept. So it's been a month, this stuff has come up. England is... I think we can go and accept now, that's going to be okay. Boom. We're at war. And yes, we are going to remember, oh my god, to war taxes for free, giving us a big discount to things. Wait, it says spend one of... Oh, I guess because of corruption, it's not literally free. Which is kind of funny. I know, a general siege pip is hugely valuable. Now, we're both jousting. Oh, we have to worry about tech. He actually got all the way up to military tech level 7. So that's a bit of an issue. All the frames. Seriously, again? What? Okay, we might take a break and go and I might reboot the router and hope that it does a difference. Okay, I'm gonna do that.